Hey, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful May 2nd here in United States of America. I just want to, I know I talk a lot about privacy and stuff. I wanted to share with you guys this website. It's a it's been around for a while, but it's a pretty neat website. It's called Wiggles. Um, Hopefully, you guys are seeing that. I didn't share the wrong screen. Um, we're gonna just stop it just to make sure we got the right thing going. All right, so we're sharing the right screen now. Okay, so basically Wiggle is a I don't know if you ever heard of war driving, but war driving is the act of using a program or a I guess it's just called a program, Kismet. And basically what you do is you can either do it from a cell phone or certain cell phones, from a laptop, and oh wow, not spelling good today. Um, and okay, so um, we're gonna do this instead because war driving. That's what that's Kismet. Okay. Um, Fortinet. I'm actually a Fortinet network security expert. So it's basically it says it's a hacking method. Um, I would disagree with that, but it is well, yeah. See, that would the way they're describing it would definitely be a hacking method, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just get rid of this. Basically, war driving is going around and you're collecting different um, SSIDs. It would be like if you were to use your iPhone or your Android or any kind of device that can connect to Wi-Fi, and you were just to go around constantly searching for a Wi-Fi connection. Um, you're going to see all these different SSIDs or Wi-Fi access point names that are going to just generate. Like if you're driving by Starbucks, you might see one that says Starbucks free Wi-Fi. If you're driving by the public library, you might see one that says public library free Wi-Fi. So basically, what Wiggle does is it collects it. You can make yourself an account, and you can go around in War Drive, and basically you can upload all your information. And again, you're gonna probably want to use a program. If you wanted to, you can use pen and paper. Now, this was a location I was checking earlier. Um, I think you can set it to go wherever you want to go, but I mean, you can set it to your location. And of course, this is not you're not going to be uh, doing things right from this website. It's kind of just the interface here. But all these little dots, what they represent are, can you guess? That's right. They represent access points. So they even have the names of the access points. Sometimes it gets a little tricky because they're really, really small. So like we might have to just so we can, so I'm not gonna be able to zoom in anymore. And I don't know how good that's looking for you, but it's not looking too good for me. I have using a bigger screen, but um, Hobby Lobby. Okay, we don't have a Hobby Lobby in this location because I checked the map earlier and I did not see one anywhere near 34th and 34th and Bush Boulevard in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, there's none there. I've been in that area once or twice. I don't even think they have a Hobby Lobby well, maybe I think I've got everything in Tampa, but again, they've got built-in 5G. That's probably, and this is when somebody uploaded. It's kind of the best way or best thing to compare this to, like the Google or Bing streetcar. It's driving around and it's going to give you a capture from a very specific date and time. It's not going to be something that is always going to be there. Um, for example, if you had a car today, the Google Street Map, take a picture of your house and you get your car in front of it, and then 4 months later, you sold the car. Well, yeah, in 4 months, it's still gonna be the same picture, right? Same concept here. One of the neat things also, you can search for SSIDs. Like, of course, everybody has FBI, which is goes banned because I cannot spell surveillance, and I think I have to back up a lot of it. I think that's actually not. Oh my goodness! So as you can see, I mean, the hotspots, it's almost insane. Like, obviously, the bigger cities are bigger. Now, this does, um, cover some areas outside of the United States. Not very many. Like, this is so funny. It has Africa, but you know what? It doesn't have. Of course, now we're gonna have it. It's a third world country right here. Yeah, we're having young people. Puerto Rico. And I would say it's a third world country because of all the corruption. Um, there are good people there. There are a lot of bad people there. Um, but again, I mean, there's good and bad everywhere. Some people say there's good people in Tampa. I still haven't seen them. Just kidding. Some people say there's, anyway, yeah, I'm getting at here. So now this tool can be used, of course, in many different ways. Depending on excuse me, what kind of investigation you're doing. If you're doing an investigation, you could potentially search somebody's SSID and find out where they're at. And again, that would just be done right through here. You could use MAC addresses, search through MAC addresses, BSSIDs, general areas. And they also do, you can narrow it down a date range too. I guess it goes all the way back to 2001, which I highly doubt there's going to be anything there. But some other stuff we can view. These are the searches, like I just mentioned, that you can do. So free nets would clearly be an access point that you can get on for free, I'm assuming. Commercial, these are ones that you'd be purchasing. So if you do upload your stuff, this is going to give you just the list of the ones. It clearly says that you were the first one to see. Cell is new to me. I have not seen this yet, but apparently, and Bluetooth is kind of it's a untapped resource that is starting to become tapped. A lot of people don't even realize there's this thing, and it's called Bluetooth Low Energy. Basically, what it is it's very prominent in cellular devices. And the really, really horrible thing about it is in the iOS platform, Apple iPhones, MacBooks, things like that. Basically, what happens is when you first download an application, if it uses Bluetooth in any way, it's going to ask you, do you mind if we use your Bluetooth? And it might even say something about Bluetooth Low Energy. And it's time for a moment message from our sponsor, Coca-Cola. It's good. I'm just kidding. I don't have any sponsors. Maybe someday, but yeah, just doing this for fun. But anyway, the Bluetooth Low Energy, it'll give you the option to grant access Okay, so now your Bluetooth on your phone is always going to be on, and there is absolutely there's no way to shut it off. No matter what you do, you cannot turn this off, other than reformatting your phone, completely resetting it. Um, but other than that, there's very little you can do. So there's these devices that they have lying around. Um, you can use a ESP32. Um, ESP. That's another ESP32, 8226. My favorite. Raspberry Pi. This is a Pi 4, and I normally have it in a nice case, but I actually am trying to troubleshoot what I did to it because I I knocked off a resistor. I resoldered it, and everything was working good again. And then, a long story short, I had it out of its case for like 5 minutes, and now it's all bumped up. So it may be in the trash. But with these devices, you can set them up to capture anybody that comes in radius. They'll just log that, hey, this person or this device, because that's what it's going to recognize. It's not going to recognize your cell phone as me. It's going to recognize it as a specific um, a specific ID, I guess. And let me just see if I can't figure out how to stop this or pause this here, um, just for a moment, so that you're not sitting here waiting. So I'll be right back. I apologize for that. It took me a minute to find this, but it is in an iPhone. Um, if you go to your settings and then just go to general and then about, it's going to have your if you start to scroll down, I think it's like the one, two, three, fourth cluster down, your Wi-Fi address, your Bluetooth address, and that's going to be your unique um, device identifier for Bluetooth. And it's not the same as like a MAC address, but it's pretty much the same as a MAC address, if that makes any sense. So, wow, I'm really getting off topic here. The long story short, the Bluetooth Low Energy is constantly emitting things. That's why, if you've ever been to like Universal Studio City Walk, you got these really neat things. Uh, the They're like personalized commercials for you as you walk by. So they'll have these sensors, like something similar to this, and 15 feet down the way, there'll be like a TV screen, and it'll be a commercial for something. And well, little do you know, it's a commercial for something that you were on Amazon looking at Raspberry Pis, and then you walk up, and all of a sudden there's a commercial for Raspberry Pis, and they're sold in the store right there. How do they know how to do that? Same thing with like Walmart, Publix, all these major chains. They do, well, deny, but they do actually have devices that will pick up on your stuff, and it all has to do with marketing. So anyway, going back to this Wiggle here, and see some of these little rabbit holes they get me every time. So that's just a basic search. Um, Advanced searches here, uploads. So if you were using like Kismet, you could throw it in here. And Android does have an app. I forgot to mention that, which does make this very easy. Yeah, you can just upload it right from there. I don't think Apple does. I don't know why Apple won't just freaking get the program, but um, yeah, it's pretty terrible. But anyway, like I said, this is just a tool, and show you some stuff again about you know how to find a SSID, and if if that's all you got or that's all you need, this is how you're gonna do it. And I hope you learned something today. as always, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day.